Hey everyone, it's Molly, the Kush RN, host of Conversations with Kush podcast, checking in day 2 of NECANN, Minneapolis. Yesterday we had an incredible content lineup. Today is even better, so stay tuned for all those episodes to come rolling out and across your ears and screens. I am blessed to be able to sit down with one of my first friends in cannabis. Like, we've been there since the beginning of trying to get adult rec legalization to get passed in the halls of Grounded Gardens, on the deep dives with Tanner Barris educating us about what the legislation wording means and how we could maybe change things to make it better for us. And so we've been there from the very beginning, you and Bob, Canna Joy. So please welcome Erin.
Thank you so much, Molly.
Yes.
It's an honor to be on today. So excited about NECANN. It's been a full week of cannabis, and we're in the middle of it today.
Yeah.
So the energy is palpable and here, and there's so many people that are passionate about the plant. So it's fun for all of us to come together and celebrate this beautiful medicine.
Yeah. What has been, like, what's your takeaway? Like, wow, it's been a whirlwind, right? Like, we've been in these trenches for some years. Give me just like one beautiful reflection or one gratitude about like what's bringing you to this space right now.
I think our home growers, the home growers that we have met in these last 2+ years has been so wonderful. I think with a whole lifetime of prohibition and people having to grow quietly or not tell a soul, and now with the seed bank being able to meet so many people who are growing or curious about growing, and then hearing their stories of their first time smoking or their first time growing, in the college closet. It's really special to us. I think, we'll see a lot of people annually where they grow their medicine in the summertime and then they come back in the spring for their next seeds to plant, and then they show pictures of their grow. So that part has just been a good reflection point, because we've been really thankful to have home growing laws here these past 2 years as we've waited patiently or impatiently for the market to open. So having people be able to have direct access to something that they're growing, that they can see from start to finish, that they know exactly what's in it when they're using it, is really powerful.
It is.
Even with COVID, I think so many people started growing, just plants in their backyard and adding garden, and now they can add cannabis. So that part has been really fun to hear, just the stories, and be able to reflect on all the home growing that's happened to get to this point.
Hats off to the people that really advocated for home growing and to expand it further, the caregiver program, right? To be able to take someone's ability, if they're unable to grow for themselves, and translate that to, their plug or whoever is going to help them grow their medicine. Like, that's a beautiful thing. So kudos.
That's it. Here you go, Angela.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Hope the lease got signed.
Snaps. And so let's talk a little bit about Canna Joy. Tell me about Canna Joy. What do you guys really want to resonate for your community? What's it about?
I think Canna Joy started with my husband and I. We, a few years ago, had started an art business called Creative Joy. Joy is a huge piece to just everything we kind of emulate, right? We know that it's a short life, and we want to bring joy to others and bring joy for ourselves. And when we saw that opening with legalization, it became just a really great tipping point for us. And Bob had been a home grower for years, and it really lent itself for the seed side, because seeds and buying seeds are cumbersome. It's easy for people to get scammed and not know maybe where a reputable place online is. And having an in-person seed bank is there's not a lot of us.
Yeah.
So when someone can come in and ask questions and literally get the seeds that they're looking for and take them home without wondering if they're going to get them in the mail, became something that both Bob and I were passionate about. We didn't want Minnesotans to feel that it was hard to home grow. And so that was the catalyst for the seed bank side. And with Minnesota having the hemp component, that was amazing at the time. We were paving the way for so many other states and for ourselves. The amount of drink options that came on the market, the edibles, that just lent itself to add to what we were already doing with the seeds. And we already had known that cannabis would be our starting point, but that would help get us there and start the retail shop. So now we are licensed cultivators and have a retail shop with our micro license. So people are ready to let us know that they have product. Feel free to connect with Canna Joy. We would love to have some great craft options that are here in the state to celebrate. Like I said earlier, we're ready to give the weed to the people.
Yes.
As well as the seeds. Our first adult rec product was actually seedlings. So that was really just so much fun.
It's so fun to go in there and see all the little babies waiting to get scooped up by a stork and taken home and cultivated. And it's so much promise.
It's so much promise.
Right.
People can start them inside now and move them outdoor if they'd like, or keep them inside. But every time someone was looking to get some plants, we were very excited to be able to offer that after all of these years where seeds were the only option legally to be able to bring into their grow.
Sure.
That was a big day. Looking forward to adding additional products along the way. So those are things that we're moving forward. Cultivation is also another component. So Bob's been up with the chainsaw up north, creating the field.
Awesome.
So we do a lot of Skyping. He'll help our son with math on Facebook, so to be able to work together when he's not home. So we've done, we're doing it because we love it.
Of course
and
you do.
So having him be able to take care of the seedlings up north and then be able to move those outdoors shortly, we're really excited for all that's to come in Minnesota, because I think at this point there's just about 50 cultivators growing, but not all of them are. A lot are waiting till summer, waiting till late spring, and so that is even less.
Right.
So the market is ready. We are looking for products. There's so many retailers looking for product.
The market is desperate. It's not just ready. It's desperate for people's flower. So
So having something like this for NECANN for people to connect with each other, not be working in those silos that we end up being so often put in. The women's, coalition and having so many people be able to connect and break those silos down is really important.
It is. One of the things let's keep on the same thread with Canna Joy. So, and I hope this is okay to ask you about, because you've told me a couple of different times. I was at a home grow class about autoflowers because I'm very novice to cannabis growing. I did attempt one time. It was a failed attempt. I popped some seeds, but then, I wasn't quite as diligent as I needed to be. I had some family issues, whatever. But I really want to give growing a run, because I always say this, it's a way to deepen your relationship with the plant, right? So I'm at Canna Joy, going through the class, and what I want to reflect on is this word joy. And I know this from you because I know cannabis and like your art and how you make that connection with each other, and then also just like seeing Bob in his element, right? Like he is so jazzed about teaching people how to grow, and like he's just such a calm and steady presence for people, that are like, I don't know what I'm doing, and he's just like that teacher guy kicks in, right? Yes. So just really want to reflect on the beauty of that. I admire you guys so much for what you do and the way you create community and the way you're teaching your son, the ways of like, this is how you foster relationships and, this is how you take care of people. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing. And I love what you guys are doing and what you stand for. And I want to encourage everyone out there that, if you align with these types of ethos, please tap in with Canna Joy because this is where it's at.
Aww.
So
well,
on so many levels, yeah.
The homegrow get-togethers too, we did for over 2 years, every Thursday night from 6 to 8. They're back, folks, so love to see you at the shop. It's a great way for homegrowers to connect after a lifetime of prohibition.
Right.
We had a gentleman come in around the holidays to buy seeds for a coworker, and he's like, I'm going to grow these for him for his Christmas gift, and then I'll buy some edibles while we wait for the seeds to grow.
Yeah.
And the home grow side, being able to have people connect and ask questions, and we know that it's been helpful online and that those are always great resources, but it can be overwhelming, and each grow space is different, so when you can get that one-on-one, it's really helpful. We did 120 events last year, and it was 140 the year before.
Oh, wow.
So I think with the seeds, the hemp, and the community was really that third pillar for us.
Yeah.
And that brings Bob and I so much joy.
Sure.
But we get so much joy back from seeing everybody together. We don't have a lot of those spaces, right? It's still rare to have events. We're so lucky to have legacy cups. So things like just having people having this space, right? We need those spots to come together and be able to commune and not have shame and stigma involved, that it can be more welcoming for people.
Yeah, you're definitely welcoming the people. And I did a class in conjunction with the Department of Health to a group of seniors, and I'm like, hey guys, there's Canna Joy right down there by Turtle Bread, 42nd in Chicago. So go tap in with them. And I just knew that when I would send someone there, because we can't recommend specific products for people, just guidance in what cannabinoids to maybe tap into. I knew that someone was going to pick up those reins, though, and from the array of products that you had, be able to tap into what a person needed. So I know that you do a really great job of educating your staff, and you guys are almost always in the shop, at least one of you anyway. So
Mom's there 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay. So just want to again just bang that drum of like a beautiful resource for on so many levels.
We have so many Minnesota-made products. We've carried so many women-owned products. They all have done so great. Hearing people's responses when they come back in after using them, that part has been so helpful. And we really do want people to ask questions. We say we love curiosity at our shop. We want people to be able to ask questions. Someone could come in and say, I don't know how to roll a J, and we can help with that. We don't want people to be scared about coming to our shop. It's a really nice, easy, soft, get your pinky toe in the water.
Is. And there's like a space where you can come down and commune. Mm-hmm. And you have the bar set up. You know, you can come and have coffee,
The seed bar is a great meeting spot.
Yeah.
It's my office during the day. We want people to come. We want those questions to be able to be answered. We're happy to say if we don't know, and can provide information and resources for that. Even the local side, right? 40th in Chicago, we have so many great local small businesses. We all have great connections with each other.
Yeah.
So even coming down and popping in our shop, you can go get ice cream and you can go get pizza and you can stop over at the gift shop. So there's so much to see and do on our little corner. And you're literally helping people, pay their bills and get their kids into sports. So all of us are really appreciative, and it goes back to the community.
It does. Yeah. Thank you for that really intentional work and space that you hold in that place. Okay, so did I hear a little whisper at the class about people being able to bring in their flower and maybe some manufacturing options.
Yes.
Can we talk about this?
Oh my gosh. So I feel like there's so much information.
Yeah.
Even if you've read through it, there's things that can get missed. But people can grow their own cannabis and bring it to a business who's able to, and have it processed just like you would a deer in the fall after hunting season. And so you could have your medicine be made how you'd like and then return to you. So that is going to be something that we plan to offer later this year, especially as people wrap up their summer and fall harvest, that can be something that they bring their final product to us, and then we can create things that work for them and that they're looking for. So it could be a higher dosed edible, not just that 5 or 10 milligram, because it's a separate component.
Gotcha.
So we're really excited about that, and I think that can give a lot of people so many options after their grow, and know that it's going to be well taken care of and processed to give back to them.
Well, this is a reflection that I had from the class then. So like there's all these people in there, and they were a demographic of a certain age, I will say. They were definitely experienced gardeners, moving into a realm of that, of wellness and growing cannabis to support themselves and whatever journey that may be for them. And what a beautiful service, that they get to like do one part of it and then someone else takes over and like makes the medicine that they really need, because not everyone's going to smoke.
Yeah.
So, and we need to just, be real about that. So that's
Absolutely.
not what everybody needs.
No, having multiple modalities becomes essential, and with that legalization opening and more modalities as an option, I think is a really important add-on as adult rec happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
really exciting.
It is.
So
much on the precipice, and it's really fun to see how the industry is evolving, and I just always want to thank you for being just a constant and steady presence of light and love and joy
Aw,
in this
thank
space.
you, Molly.
Yeah,
We
I was
appreciate
really,
that.
we had an episode in my first season, and it got fucking shadow banned, and you better
Saying
not
the
take
S
my
word.
shit down this time with seeds either, because that really made me angry, because this is things that need to be out.
Yeah, I think in the cannabis space, right, we're used to being banned and blocked and siloed. Even when we were first doing our sign and looking for someone to do a sign for us for the shop, they were like, "Oh, we don't do anything with cannabis."
Yeah.
So we, found a great local person. So it's something we're need to be comfortable with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
We will not be silenced,
yes, people need to hear this information.
Yeah.
They deserve to have resources.
They do.
And people that can feel safe and comfortable, that can be reputable. That matters. And
Yes.
so find your local hemp shops, find your local cannabis shops. There will be people who can help. So find those places, because we're here. We're working really hard to get product to you, and look forward to all that's to come in the next phase of cannabis here in Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, last but not least, let's shout out some socials. So where can people find you? We know you're at 42nd in Chicago and South Minneapolis.
48th in Chicago,
48th in
yes.
Chicago, sorry. In South Minneapolis. But where can people find you on socials, and if they want to come down to the shop?
Yeah, excellent. So we are, our website is www.cannajoymn.com. We also are on Facebook at CannaJoyMN, and our Instagram is CannaJoy_MN.
Okay, there it is. You heard it here first, people. Thank you again, Erin, for
Thank
the work
you,
that you do in this
Molly.
space. To you and Bob both, I love you guys. You are allies and friends, and I'm happy to say that. And how can we support you? However we can, please let that be known.
Well, thank you. And thank you for all that you're doing to let people know who is in the industry and around. Thank you for being able to be here today and share so many female-owned businesses. And
we're hearing from
get
a lot
the
of
word out,
ladies today.
because women are representing cannabis.
Hey,
There's
yes,
more
we
of
are.
us that are saying statistically that we're smoking than men now. The demographic, I think, has not always been fully represented And
Sure.
so we're going to be able to see more of that. So
Yeah.
congrats to all the women paving the way. Keep
Yes.
on keeping on, and let's continue to work together.
Keep coming out of the closet, girls.
We can do it.
All right, that's day 2, NECANN. Stay tuned for all this great, incredible content. Peace.